Hi guys and welcome back. As you can see, I already started working here. Uh, I forgot to film. So I'm building the upper cabinet here for the kitchen, which is the one it will hold all my food. So this structure underneath it's helping me just to position in the right place the pieces, because instead of doing template and building the cabinet entirely outside and then mount it on the van, I'm building the cabinet on the van itself. So as you can see, this is the bottom of the cabinet, and I already glue a piece on the back here where I have all the studs coming out of the frame of the van. I installed those previously in another video with rivet nuts in the frame of the van, and so now I can bolt the cabinet on the side. Same technique I used for the kitchen cabinet here. So like this is really strong right now, fixed to the van. It will hold the weight. I just cut a couple of pieces. One is here. This is gonna be right here, the front face part, same as this one. Then I have another one for this section, and that's it. The rest will be empty. No need to, to build an entire cabinet. It's gonna weigh too much, and it is not holding more weight. I'm gonna screw this into the wood frame I mounted on the ceiling, which you can see one piece here. The rest is covered, of course, but it goes all the way across the van. There is another one here. So those two are gonna be my secondary point of fixture, and the last one, it's on the partition wall. So as I said, I'm gonna put this one with just a couple of screws in the right place, and then I can mount the other one and then start to scribe on a piece of cardboard or something the exact shape for the two sides, and another one on the middle. At the end, it will be, in my head, it's gonna be 4 doors, but instead of opening the doors to the ceiling like most people do, I want to have it like in a normal kitchen, so like this, and 2 here like this. I have enough space, so it's gonna be fine. Not sure if you can tell, but it's quite big. I think compared to majority of the people, I have this cabinet way lower and closer to me. Usually people tend to build a really small cabinet here, maybe because they have windows on the wall here. Not sure about that. I took the measurement from a standard kitchen. I'm doing basically almost the same. Yeah, it's big, but you need space. Why have so much empty space here if you need cabinet space, If it works in a normal kitchen, in a house, why shouldn't it work here? So yeah, it's gonna be fun. To get the exact point up there, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna place this piece of wood about here, a little piece of tape on top, so I have the line. Same over here, so I have the place for this. So as you can see here, those 2 pieces are already covered with edge banding on this side because it's the exposed side. On the back, the studs I had to cut a little bit here because this is protruding, and I left the space right here for the side. I'm going to open more of this hole. If you saw the video when I built the partition wall, I left a space inside here, so this cabinet is not going all the way to the left, so I'm gonna use this space from this cabinet, and it's gonna be like a secret spot to hide things. Yeah, let's move on. Okay, so after almost an hour, I managed to cut the two sides for there. I just made two templates with cardboard for the shape that they need to have, you know, like this one, it's for this part right here, something like this. And now I'm going to cut those, and hopefully they are gonna fit, and then I can mount the front portion here, because without those was a little bit tricky to find the right place, you know. I tried, like I said before, but it's not perfect, so I'm attaching those with a pocket screw from the bottom here, like this, and on the other side, and then I will have to insert the plug in the hole because this is visible, and then I can fix this part with everything, and the front frame, it's done. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm good. So I think I can take everything to the shop and screw it together, and then come back and test it in place and see if it's gonna fit. Whew. Stay there. Okay, as you can see, guys, I assembled all the pieces in the shop with glue pocket screws and some nails. Now I have still this piece that goes in the middle somewhere like this, and the back one, if I can get it out. Come on. This one goes like this on the back, up in the corner. So right now I want to put in place this and see if the two sides are correct. Now that everything is assembled, then I'm screwing a little bit in the bolts, so it's going to be in the final position. I'm trying to place this one because I want to see if the roof is actually flat, or if it's not. I'm gonna make some spacers to go over the cabinet when I'm screwing the cabinet into the ceiling. This lip right here, I made it because I have 2 centimeters ceiling, slatted ceiling, that is going to be in front of it, so the door is gonna be lower. It's not something like this, and I will have the ceiling here. so I account for that space. Oh, also, first of all, I need to cut the frame of this cabinet because it's, when I made it, I left it longer than needed because I didn't know where the cabinet were going to finish, you know. So right now I can cut it, and I think it's almost there. If I see that this piece in the corner it's sitting good, I'm gonna mark on the side where it's going to be, and I have also pocket screws on this side to attach it to the cabinet itself. I'm thinking, but I think I thought enough. And when everything it's assembled and it fits good, then I can take it back to the shop and paint everything. I have choose another color different than this one. This one is like a cream white, and for the upper cabinet I choose a light gray, kind of light. Maybe it's too dark, I don't know. I need to try it. And I will use the same gray as well for the cabinet over the bed. So just to have a little bit of unbalance on the color, let me try to do this.
A few moments later.
Okay, the cabinet it's in place. The frame here it's cut. It's sitting pretty flush. Everything looks good. I'm really happy how I managed to cut this and that. I really exceed my expectation with that. So right now I need to see this needs to go a little bit up. It's like this because the piece of wood here is a little bit bent, but I still need to place the middle piece, and now I'm trying to install this over there. It should go like this. It's quite precise here, looks like. I need to place a screw. Let's see. Something like this. So something like this. See? Something like this. Then I can mark it like this. So in theory, now I can take it down and glue and screw it in this position, in theory. Okay, I decided to throw away this one and make a big one that goes all the way back. So like that I have separation and more strength. I started with this because I thought to save some weight, but it was a stupid idea. I need more strength in the middle here to hold the weight. So let me make that in the shop, and I'm coming back. Okay, just remove everything to clean a little bit, and I opened the hole here a little bit. So this is the finished sides basically. I can access, let me see if I can show you, all the space all the way to the front to store things that I want to hide a little bit. It's not a safe, but it's still a little notch that I can hide something. The side of the cabinet has the same hole, and I will make just a cover, you know, to close the hole. Not sure yet if I'm gonna make just a square, just like a little door, or like a fake side of the cabinet, so it will cover the entire surface of the interior of the cabinet, so like that it's less obvious that there is something behind. I will do it at the end, so I have time to think about it. I didn't film everything, as you can see. I had no time. You know, I just need to rush and get things done because the time that I have available to work on the van, it's limited and I need to maximize. So let me explain what I did. Of course, as you can see, the cabinet is finished. I already painted with one coat of primer. This is the bottom, of course. I attach everything. The middle part, it's glue and attached with screws. I used a wood filler to cover them, and I need to wait until it's dry, and then I can sand everything and then paint with the color, which is right here. This one, which is the 7035. I also did 3 holes for the middle shelf because I'm not sure if I'm gonna place it right in the middle or a little bit lower, a little bit higher. So 3 holes, so I have a little bit of play depending on what I store inside this cabinet. The shelves are here, not painted. Not sure if I wanna paint them or not, because they are gonna be more easy to get dirt if I'm gonna paint them, I guess, or maybe not, because it's not white, but because it's gray and should be washable a little bit. If I'm going to paint them, I'm gonna do it later because they are just removable shelves. So yeah, basically I need to wait a little bit, then sand it again and paint with probably 2 coats of color, and that's it. Then I can mount it. Here the hole that I mentioned before. So probably I'm gonna just make a cover so it's easier. I don't care much if you notice that there is a hole, because still I'm saying this in the video, so it's not really a secret place. So it's just another corner where I can shovel in things that I don't use quite often, you know. And yeah, that's it. Okay, 2 coats of color, and this is the results. I'm ready to take the cabinet into the van and install it. So I'm using this piece of MDF as a template. It's cut at 50 centimeters, so I can use it to attach the cabinet square to the countertop and also at the right height, and same here. So I'm just starting fixing with screws and the bolts, everything together, and then I will measure that everything is how it's supposed to be. Et voila! The cabinet is fixing in place with almost all the screws, some longer on this side, so I can get to bite into the frame here, the plywood here. Everything looks square, few screws there, up here, you know. Just position those pins for the shelf. So let's see if it fits the place. Hopefully, I didn't check. Perfect. Look at that. And then I can insert a screw here so it doesn't move anymore. Let's try the other one. Okay, this one it's a little too long. I need to cut like 1 millimeter off of this one. But hey, not bad. I'm going now to the shop with this one so I can cut it out a little bit and try to find some round head screws for those. And I think I'm done. So if I'm done with this, the next step would be finishing the backsplash panel here. So I need to make some kind of frame all around so I can attach the panel with screw from the front like this. And then I have some fake tiles to put all the way back here and on the right, and possibly even over the stovetop, not sure yet. I'm going to end the video here, guys. As always, thank you for watching. If you have questions about what I'm doing, leave it in the comment below, and subscribe if you're not, if you want to keep up with my van build in the next episode. See you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to smash the like button.